Welcome to a brand new video, Bowtie Nation. And if you know anything about the YouTube financial world, then you know Joseph from Let's Talk Money, and we are reacting to his top 5 stocks video for 2021. Let me get my bow straight and let's go. So Joseph from Let's Talk Money is an OG of YouTube financial world. This is actually this guy, all right? So as you can see, he's very much experienced. He's a financial expert. He has 14 million or almost 15 million views on YouTube, over 318,000 subscribers, and he actually is on YouTube since 2015. So, he was one of the first guys on YouTube talking about finance. And I really like the professionalism that he put on the day. The link to the channel you can find into the description as well as to the original video. And I saw this video and I thought, listen, Joseph, let me give you my personal opinion on your video, okay? So here we go. The video itself is a video that we YouTubers like to make, all right? So he actually, explained in the very beginning that he looks for the industries that might come back the most, and he thinks that the energy business was quite heavily impacted by the current downturn of the stock market back in March, right? And it was not recovered so fast as other sectors, and this is an opportunity. He actually used this strategy over the last couple of months and actually made 50 to 70% great returns on those stocks picks. So, make sure to follow him to not miss any of those kind of investments that he's covering. He is a very mindful and fundamental investor, looks for those very essential parts of the business, then analyzes the current situation and then looks for opportunities on the market. So for example, to achieve this 50 to 70% gains, he actually looked, okay, what are the current prices of stocks, different kind of stocks from different kind of industries. What are the analysts on the markets are looking for in terms of potential gain for those stocks? And then what are the biggest differences between analysts' price targets and real stock price right now? And then, the most difference was actually the most successful as well. So this is a great strategy. I didn't know about that before because, as you know, we are having here on this channel a totally different strategy. We are looking for innovative consumer companies and the 10x opportunities on the market, like Tesla, like Virgin Galactic, like Beyond Meat, all of those very high growers with high risk, high reward, looking for those companies that's changing the world, like Peloton as well, so we could basically overrun every hedge fund out there almost with our stock tips here on this channel. So make sure also to subscribe to this channel, and then you should be covered quite nicely already. Doesn't matter if you're looking for the growth opportunities or rather the traditional value stocks or rather the more risk off investments by Joseph. Now, I looked into all of those stocks that he presented, and because I have a very niche focus on consumer companies, I actually just chosen one to talk about, and this is FedEx. I mean, everyone knows FedEx. Look at the logo here. The logo of FedEx actually shows you also the arrow, this in the logo itself, which is quite a nice fun fact. But let's dive into what Joseph is saying about FedEx first.
FedEx, ticker FDX, is one we highlighted a few weeks ago as a best of breed in the industrial sector, and I wanted to add it to our best overall portfolio as well. FedEx is the world's largest global express shipping company, and the demand picture here is just amazing. I mean, most companies have to figure out a way to create that demand for their product before they can expand their operations. But for FedEx, that demand is just booming already. E-commerce sales spiked 37% in the third quarter and hit 16% of total retail sales this year from just under 12% previously. That trend to shopping online has been boosting sales for FedEx for years, but gave it supercharged growth this year, and the momentum is just going to keep on going. Now, were it only for that e-commerce shipping trend, I might say the shares are a little expensive here, but we've got another catalyst that isn't fully baked into these shares yet. With the COVID vaccines coming out, we are about to move into the biggest distribution problem in modern history. Not only do we need to get those vaccines to 7.8 billion people around the world, and FedEx is already ramping up for that, but the two earliest vaccines from Pfizer and Moderna need to be kept at very cold and very specific temperatures. And the problem is this. For example, Pfizer is distributing its vaccine in special deep freeze boxes of 1,000 doses each. Now, those doses have to be kept at a specific temperature and used within a certain time frame after opening the box. But you've got a lot of rural towns that just won't be able to distribute all 1,000 of those doses. They just don't have the demand for it. So to avoid the waste in a vaccine that's going to be in very short supply anyway, I think you get a lot of local governments using that express delivery to move these boxes around the state wherever they need them. The company beat its Q3 earnings estimates by 81%, and earnings are expected to jump 37% over the next 4 quarters to $15.51 per share. Between that long-term trend to e-commerce and this year-long boost from the vaccine, I think the share price can easily keep going to a price target of $350 a share.
So as you can see here, he's talking about two opportunities, which I'm thinking are right. Okay, so first of all, the huge demand on online shipments. I mean, Amazon is just booming. Many businesses, for example, under the umbrella of Shopify, are booming as well. So obviously those companies that are doing the shipping, and FedEx is one of the biggest one, are hugely in demand, which gives us the opportunity to, jump on the back of FedEx and have some extra gain. However, though, you have to always be careful what is expected and what is really delivered, because in the stock market, it's always the number one rule. If you beat the expectation, you get crazy returns. If you are below the expectation, then you can be nicely shaved off your stock price. And that's why I'm believing that you should see, do you have some facts that maybe the main market don't know? Do you have some arbitrage, right? So I'm believing that FedEx is on a really nice run. And the second thing that he is talking about is the opportunity of the vaccine. You have to be a very, very good shipper with a great infrastructure to cool down the vaccines and deliver it in such a fast pace to those in needs. But on the other side, there's also risks to FedEx. I mean, Amazon is already building its own delivery system because they say, how we can further vertically integrate our business, okay? So we own the warehouses, we have the stuff that is packing, we own some brands of those products, we own the infrastructure, the internet behind it with Amazon Web Services. So the only thing that they don't own yet is the 1 mile delivery. And that's why I believe that this is the biggest risk for FedEx. I mean, think about it. FedEx or UPS, both are similar, are contributing about 10 to 30% of the revenue due to those big guys like Amazon, right? So you can see here, if Amazon will start to make their own delivery trucks, their own delivery people, then you will see that this revenue will go down. And as the stock market is a forward-looking device, I think that this can bring a lot of pressure. So I think that it's an interesting play. If you want to do something in logistics, then definitely this is something that you should definitely follow very, very closely. And on the other side, I would love to see you smashing the like button for this video. Check out Joseph's channel and also the original video, because he's not only talking about the biggest opportunities in his opinion, but also the worst opportunities on the stock market. So, you know, it's very, very important to not lose money on the stock market as well. I'm super excited to introduce you to Joseph, which I think is a fantastic guy, fantastic channel, regular videos, a lot of community out there. Check him out, and I see you obviously tomorrow with a brand new video.